You know what's hilarious? Becoming a god completely by accident. No grand strategy, no divine revelation. Just vibes, panic, and your friends gaslighting themselves into believing you're the most powerful being alive. Klein Moretti pulled this off, and honestly, it might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in fiction. Klein Moretti, the Fool, mysterious deity, ancient being sitting above the gray fog, commander of powerful beyonders across the world. Except here's what nobody tells you. This guy started out broke, confused, and literally sequence 9, the bottom of the power system, the tutorial level, and somehow, he convinced experienced mysticism experts that he was an all-knowing god. The secret? He didn't convince them. They convinced themselves. And Klein just went with it. Let me explain. Okay, so imagine this. You just got ice-guyed into a Victorian steampunk world. You're confused, you're scared, and you really just want to go home. Klein decides, hey, maybe if I repeat the ritual that brought me here, I'll get sent back. Spoiler alert, he does not go back. Instead, he accidentally drags 2 complete strangers into some mysterious gray fog dimension. Just yoinks them right out of their lives into this weird space above something called Sapphire Castle. And these aren't random nobodies, either. One is Audrey Hall, wealthy aristocrat, sharp as a tack. The other is Alger Wilson, literal church captain and pirate commander. Both of them know way more about this world's mysticism than Klein does. Klein is internally screaming. But here's where it gets good. Instead of going, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, out loud, Klein does something genius. He uses his imagination to conjure up a whole throne room aesthetic. Sits down, looks mysterious, and when they ask who he is, you may call me the Fool, chef's kiss, perfect delivery, and Audrey, her brain immediately goes, oh my god, ancient deity, hidden for millennia. This is huge. Klein wanted to sound cool. Audrey promoted him to god tier in 3 seconds flat. The gap between intention and interpretation has never been funnier. Now Klein realizes he's in too deep. He needs to keep this going. So he does what any reasonable person would do. Makes up an honorific name on the spot. The Fool that doesn't belong to this era. The mysterious ruler above the gray fog. The king of yellow and black who wields good luck. To Klein, this is word salad. Pure vibes. He's just trying to sound mysterious. But to Audrey, this is a revelation. See, in this world, only the 7 Orthodox gods have 3-part honorific names. It's like the divine formatting standard. When Audrey hears Klein's name, her entire worldview shifts. She thinks, wait, 3 parts? Only gods have 3 parts. This isn't just some powerful beyonder. This is an actual deity. An 8th god the churches don't know about. A hidden existence from ancient times who's been sleeping or watching from the shadows. Klein literally just wanted to sound mysterious. Audrey has written a whole theological dissertation in her head. She even does a formal curtsy, full respect mode. Meanwhile, Klein is sitting there like, okay, that worked way better than expected. Don't mess this up. Stay mysterious. Don't say anything stupid. This moment is peak comedy. After Klein helps Audrey identify a dangerous pirate, she wants to pay him back. She's rich, so naturally, she offers money. Then her spectator pathway training kicks in. She starts overthinking. Wait, I just offered money to a god. Gods don't care about mortal currency. Oh no. He must think I'm so rude and ignorant. I just insulted an ancient deity with pocket change. So she backtracks hard. I didn't mean it like that, Mr. Fool. You can ask for anything you want. Meanwhile, Klein's internal monologue is just, take the money, please. I am so broke. My rent is due. I will literally take copper pennies. Please. But he can't say that, because mysterious ancient gods don't beg for rent money. So Klein just sits there in complete silence, watching free cash slip through his fingers, dying inside, but looking perfectly calm outside. This is the moment Klein realizes he needs a workaround. He can't ask for money as the Fool. So later, he creates the world, Gehrman Sparrow, basically Klein's alt account. A blessed follower, puppet he controls during tarot club meetings. The world gets to do all the things the Fool can't do without breaking character. Ask for money, make deals, act human. It's literally Klein playing 2 characters in the same D&D campaign, so his main character can stay mysterious. Big brain move, honestly. Alright, this is where the Fool's reputation goes from mysterious entity to genuinely terrifying god. There's this pirate named Qilangos, Vice Admiral Hurricane. Sequence 6, actually powerful. Plus he has this artifact called Creeping Hunger that lets him steal other people's beyonder abilities. Dude is legitimately dangerous. He infiltrates Backlund, disguised as a noble, planning to assassinate Duke Negan at a fancy ball. Audrey, being incredibly perceptive, notices something's off. Her instincts are screaming at her. So she reports it to Klein during a tarot club meeting. Klein takes it seriously. He writes a letter to his old professor, Azik Eggers, basically saying, hey, can you check this out? Here's what Klein doesn't know. Azik is stupidly overpowered. Like, Sequence 2 Death Consul, angel who lost memories from an ancient epic. When Azik gets Klein's letter, he just handles it. Obliterates Qilangos. Threat eliminated. Klein finds out from a newspaper the next day. He's shocked. Wait, Mr. Azik is that strong. But from Audrey's perspective, the timeline is completely different. She reported a threat to the Fool. Hours later, the threat vanished. A Sequence 6 pirate with a dangerous artifact got deleted from existence, so cleanly that nobody even knows how. No investigation. No witnesses. Just gone. Audrey is shook. If the Fool's blessed followers are this powerful, how strong is the Fool himself? Klein is also shook, but for the opposite reason. My teacher is a what now? Perfect miscommunication. Audrey thinks Klein commanded an angel. Klein is just grateful his professor was available. As the Tarot Club grows, Klein realizes they need a way to trade items safely. Members don't know each other's identities, so they can't exactly meet up at Starbucks. Klein's solution? Sacrifice items to the Fool, and the Fool bestows them to other members. Basically mystical teleportation using Sapphira Castle's powers. For Klein, this is just logistics. Mystical Amazon Prime. Problem solved. For Audrey, her mind is blown. We're using sacrifice rituals, the same divine methods churches use to worship gods. Mr. Fool is letting us use god-level rituals for trading. We can just casually perform sacred ceremonies. She feels incredibly special. Other secret organizations meet in sketchy alleys and dark basements. They risk getting caught every time they trade. But us, we're trading through an actual deity. Every Monday at 3 p.m., we're conducting divine rituals like it's a book club meeting. Klein just wanted convenient shipping. Audrey thinks they're participating in sacred religious ceremonies every week. The gap is chef's kiss. This is where Klein's accidental god persona reaches legendary status. Klein learns from Emperor Rosel's diary that one of the legendary cards of Blasphemy has been disguised as a bookmark, and it's just sitting in the Royal Museum. Public exhibition. Anyone can see it. Cards of Blasphemy are insane artifacts. Each one contains complete knowledge of an entire pathway from Sequence 9 to Sequence 0, Godhood. It's literally a cheat code to becoming divine. Klein needs to verify the bookmark is real before stealing it. But he can't just waltz into the museum himself. He needs someone with the right social status. Enter Audrey, noble lady, can visit the Royal Museum without raising any eyebrows. Klein asks her to touch the bookmark and report back. Audrey is confused. Why does Mr. Fool care about a random bookmark? But she trusts him completely, so she does it. After she confirms it feels mystical, Klein tells her the truth. That's the Black Emperor card of Blasphemy, made by Emperor Rosel. Audrey's brain short circuits. Cards of Blasphemy could start wars between churches. They're legendary, world-changing, and Mr. Fool knew exactly where one was hidden, disguised as a simple bookmark in a public museum. Then, a few days later, Audrey checks every major newspaper. She's expecting huge headlines. Royal Museum robbed. National scandal. Church investigation. Nothing. Zero reports. Museum operating normally. Which means the Fool's blessed followers stole a legendary divine artifact from a heavily guarded royal museum without anyone even noticing it was gone. Audrey is in complete awe. We're going to change history. We're going to reshape the world. Meanwhile, the reality? Klein personally snuck in using basic clown pathway abilities. Stealth and sleight of hand. He literally just walked in, grabbed it, walked out. No angels. No divine intervention. Just good timing and careful planning. But because Klein never breaks character, nobody knows. Everyone thinks the Fool has impossibly powerful followers doing impossible things. The gap between reality and perception is hilarious. Here's the beautiful thing about Klein's situation. By pretending to be a god for so long, he accidentally becomes one. He starts weak, but through the story, he genuinely grows stronger. The Tarot Club expands. His powers advance. His influence spreads. And Audrey's faith never wavers. Not once. Every new piece of information just reinforces her belief. Later in the story, when Audrey eventually learns the Fool was once human, that he started at Sequence 9 and climbed all the way to divinity, she doesn't feel betrayed. She feels more respect. He did all of this starting as a mortal. He faced impossible odds and climbed from the absolute bottom through determination and sacrifice. That makes him even more impressive. Klein succeeded too well. He created an image so powerful that even the truth couldn't diminish it. The early Klein, who was just a broke transmigrator trying to survive, that version accidentally became the foundation for one of the most respected deities in the entire story. Fake it till you make it. Extreme Edition. So what's the real lesson here? Klein went from broke, confused transmigrator to mysterious god through pure commitment to the bit. He never broke character, never showed weakness, stayed mysterious, and let people's imaginations do 90% of the work. Audrey filled in every blank with the most impressive explanation possible. And Klein just sat there looking mysterious while internally panicking about rent money. This is why Lord of Mysteries is brilliant. The gap between Klein's internal panic and everyone else's all creates perfect comedy. And the best part? By the end, it's not even deception anymore. Klein actually becomes a true god. He manifests the powers everyone thought he had from day one. The mask becomes the face, sometimes faking it till you make it actually works. And that's how Klein Moretti fooled the entire tarot club into thinking he was an all-knowing ancient deity, when he was really just a broke transmigrator with excellent acting skills and friends who believed in him way too much.